Hello friends and welcome to Intronaut channel. This is the place here on YouTube where we do weekly tarot reading, and today you are all invited to take a walk with me through the park uh, and find a place to do the reading for the second week of November. So I hope you will enjoy this a little bit of uh, walking reading experiment. Today is here in this country, in Slovenia. It's a kind of special day, and so I wanted to take you through park and its colors on this special day. Um, Underneath the celebration of all the colors, there is also national celebration of the Saint Martin's Day. So all the people get out on the street and celebrate this day where the young wine is turned into the real wine, and everybody just, get joyful and happy, and they're all celebrating, and this is wonderful. So let's find the place to do inner connecting. So this is the moment when I invite you to join me with making some sounds, picking up some instruments or singing, or easily listening to the sound and connecting to your inner world and creating this space that is kind of empty of content, so that you know we can let the flow easily go through us. So anyway, this is what I would like you to listen if you would like to hear my experimentations. So this is the view. I hope you enjoy. So now I will take a little bit of a walk and find a place to do the reading. So I find this space and I will prepare for a reading, but maybe I will have to change the place. But it doesn't matter because I already invited you to have a walk with me to the park, so we'll start the reading in a second. So these are my cards. And the first card that will represent the energies that will, support us in the beginning of the week are kind of pointed out in this card. And it's um, So these cards represent in generally that we are successfully defending ourselves against the outside influences. So there is, if you will look at the card, it is that from the bottom of card, wands are raised up to the figure, but he is standing on a higher ground, and the wands cannot reach him, and he is also, you know, capable of defending himself successfully. So it kind of shows that there is a possibility in the beginning of the week that you know, this negative field, something as I call it a negative field, is kind of, you know, um, just a second. Okay. So this negative field that is put together with all these negative emotions and negative thoughts, and there is 6 of them. So it's usually, you know, hate, envy, jealousy, sadness, anger, you know, and guilt. So this is usually something that comes up, try to bother us, but we are, you know, standing away from it. It cannot touch us, it cannot reach us, and we are having this great position. So also prepared to, you know, defend this position. So it's a kind of good card, and it's a kind of good start for a week, for this week. And as our inner field can wake up, also in the other people there, you know, this field can wake up. So we can also maybe expect to other people to have a kind of opinion about ourselves, and about us, what we do, how we are, who we are, and stuff like that. So we will be also having, you know, taking the higher road here, as I would suggest. So as we can see, you know, he is looking at them. He is looking at them to see them and to recognize them, but not to judge them, only to see them. So that means that he's taking the higher ground, you know, he's being a bigger man. So this will be supported in us in the beginning of the week, and it will be really important for us to recognize these entities from the negative field, and, you know, see them as they really are, and not have fear of them. So this is the beginning of the week, and I think that the change of the position is about to happen, and I just show you around a bit the colors. Some old houses. Okay, so let's see the next card, the second card, and that will point to what will be this that we will gain by, you know, holding to this position of higher ground. And of course the energies that will support us in the middle of the week, and the card that represents that is the King of Wands, which is kind of a, you know, logical. So let's see. Well, this is the King of Wands. He's a very honest and you know, very good person, a nice person. So let's see what he will bring us this middle of the week. This card in generally represents the physical and the emotional nature, you know. So we can see that he is really passionate and there is a certain warmth to him. And we can also see his position, the way he is sitting on his throne, that he is, you know, like suggesting flexibility and a gracefulness, you know. So this is the king that is really much connected to the lion. And you know, the lion, the king of animals, or you know, the lion, the noble above the animals. So the lion is the symbol of the sun, you know, and this is kind of a sunny, I would say, sunny king, right? The sun is, you know, incarnating the power and the knowledge and the justice. But to be able to handle this power, this great power, you have to, you know, prove yourself as being able, you know, to really have a control on your, let's say, let's call it animal nature. And you know, to have this, you also have these other qualities that the sun, you know, is showing. And this is, you know, the quality of the father and the quality of the master, you know, and the ruler. So both sides are here kind of represented in one, right? The dark side, which the sun and, you know, the lion, they both kind of have these both extremes in which we can find them, you know. And this is a king that is really high spirited, so it means that he is guided by a high spirit. So what that means is then is in all his passion and all his emotion that he's showing is really there is no selfishness in it. Nothing comes from the selfish reasons. So this means that he is really guided by higher spirits, and that he is able to control his lower, you know, his lower nature. So this is something that we can expect in the middle of the week. You know that the King of Wands, his support is really great, and we can really enjoy, you know, the warmth and you know, the light that he brings, knowing that of course there is also the darker part, that we are doing our best, you know, to you know, to work with it and to control it and not to let it, you know, influence our decisions. So this is the middle of the week. And before we see the third card and you know, kind of the conclusion to this story and the energies for the last part of the week, I will just, you know, recheck my position. Okay, and the third card. Oh, and this is a very beautiful card. As we look at it, we see that all the 10 of cups are up in the sky where there is a rainbow, and the rainbow is kind of, you know, supporting their cups. And if we look at the down, we can see two figures, male and female, probably husband and wife. So dancing children, and there is a house in the back. So this is a very beautiful card that reflects the beautiful nature of human relationships. And it's a very nice card. And if we look at it, you know, there is two individuals, you know, working as one. So we can see that his left hand is raised upwards, you know, in the sky towards the cups and the rainbow, and his right arm is around her, and her right arm is raised up in the air, and her left arm is probably in front of him, but we cannot see that. So there are two entities, you know, but there is one left and one right hand. So she completely trusts him with her left hand arm, and he completely trusts her to be his, you know, right arm. And of course the children that are really reflecting, you know, that there is a big happiness going on, because you can see that they are happy dancing but without a particular reason. So it must mean that mother is happy, the father is happy, and the father is, you know, having his position in the family equal to mother, and so this is a very good card. So in the end of the week, you know, we will be able to, you know, enjoy our relationship with other people. And of course, at this point I would maybe suggest for you to allow other people to take care of you, and also, you know, allowing yourself to take care of other people. This end of the week will be a good time to do that. So, you know, so to recognize the sense of human relationship, you know, being here for each other and carrying that onto our children. So this would be a kind of a general reading for this week. If you would like to have a personal reading, you can contact me on my email. If you like to have a Celtic cross reading, I can also do that for you. I can give you a psychic advice if you would like to have one, of course. You can, you know, write a comment under this video, and if you don't have any question, you can at least say happy birthday, Yelena, because today is also my birthday. So yeah, I'm celebrating, and it's a beautiful thing when you don't have to invite anybody on your birthday, and you don't have to make any special preparation, because people are happy on their own. So I wish you all best this week. I hope to hear from you soon. I hope to see you soon. So goodbye.